Yo, what up, guys? It's your man, I Do It Barber here, back with this epic drop fade haircut tutorial. And I'm starting off with my 1.5 blade, just clearing off some bulk here. This was a fun haircut because we had a very interesting conversation going on, but fortunately for us, you will not be hearing that due to me putting this music on, muting the volume, and me doing the voiceover. So now I've got the 000 blade on, and I'm creating my first bald line. And you can see the two guidelines he created, one with the 000 and the other with the 1.5. And now I'm using the shaver to get that area extra bald. And just make sure your guidelines are consistent. As you see, I bust out the triple out to clear it back out again. I'm coming in with the 000 and I'm going up about a 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch. I have the OA blade on, and I'm going up another 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. Now I know this sounds very tedious using the detachable blades, but I just decided to try this today. I've never tried this on her hair before. I just honestly called an audible once I pressed the record button on the camera. But I'm just keeping it very consistent, and I'm following the guideline that I created with the 000 and the 1.5. So now I have a 1 blade on, and I'm doing this identical same thing, just going up slightly, 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. And you can slowly see the blend start to actually happen the higher I go up into the blades. And I'm going to continue this process up until the 1A blade. And once I get to the 1A blade, I will stop, and then I will actually start to fade down. So now the 1A blade is on, and then once I'm through with the 1A blade, I will go to the 3.5 blade, which will be the highest blade I will use in this haircut tutorial, and I will start to actually fade down. So I'm actually doing a mixture of fading up and fading down. Very awkward, yes I know, but like I said, I called an audible on this haircut at the very last minute. I've never cut her hair like this before. I have cut her hair plenty of times, but I've never used these exact steps. So now I've got the 3.5 on, and I'm clearing out some bulk there towards the top. And I'm going to use this to connect the short hair to long hair. And this haircut's very difficult, and you can see right there, she's had a taper for a while, and you know, she wears her hair messy. So that little transition from short to long, it looks a little awkward because the hair is not laid down in the proper position. You can see her hair is just going every which way. So it kind of makes it difficult for me to have a smooth transition in the beginning. But with fading, like I always tell you, fade in the opposite direction in which the hair grows, and you should get the job done. But sometimes you have to lean on experience to get the job done. So now I've got the 2 blade on, and you can start to see more of the transition. You can start to see the blend start to come together now, and you'll see it more once I put the 1.5 on. And for the purpose of this haircut, I prefer to use the blades because the cut comes out smoother. You get a cleaner cut much faster than if I were to just be using the guards. And that's my opinion. From my years of using blades and guards, I noticed you get a quicker action with the blades versus the guards. So now I've got the 1.5 blade on, and I'm going right underneath that 2 and the 3.5. And I'm just trying to tie this blend together. I'm not necessarily using the entire blade. In some portions I am, and in some portions I'm using the corners. And by the way, she's a barber too, and it's actually funny, when she came in to get her haircut today, she said that she had to touch up her hairline, and she kind of messed up her hairline, and I was just like, oh my goodness. So for all the barbers out there, let me know in the comments if you guys have this all the time, where your clients will touch up their hairline or touch up their beard, and they'll end up messing it up, and then now you gotta do a rescue mission on their hairline, or you gotta go a little bit light on the edge up because they messed up their hairline. Y'all let me know in the comments below. I know I'm not the only one who have clients like that. I had one client, he came in and his beard looked different. I was like, what happened? He's like, oh man, I had to touch up the beard. I was like, don't do that again. So now I'm just doing a little bit of detail work. I think that looks like the 1A blade, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the 1A blade. And I'm just using the corners to lighten up some of the areas right underneath the 1.5. And her hair growth pattern, like I said, coming off of this taper to transition to this drop fade, it's laying all different ways, and her hair in the back is crazy just from the experience of cutting her hair in general. So this was a tricky challenge to actually make sure this blend looks decent. But I told her, and I'm sure most barbers, you guys know this, you know, when people come off of a crazy sort of hairstyle and get a different transformation, the hair doesn't really lay the right way in the beginning. But I told her I'm sure in the next few haircuts it'll lay much better, and it should be a lot easier to fade, because I've faded her hair with a drop fade before, and it was way easier than this. Way easier. So now I've just got the adjustables on, and I'm just basically tidying up some of the areas in between the OA and the 000. Just polishing the blend. I could have used a triple out or an OA to do this, but this is exactly what the adjustables are for. They make this little process easier, where you don't have to worry about the OA and the 1. You got that lever that can get in between the 000, the OA, and the 1. So now I've actually have the 1 blade on, and I'm just doing clipper over comb just to take down some hair. You know, I'm just doing a little bit of shaping with clipper over comb. Now you could do freehand shaping, or you could do clipper over comb. It just all depends on your preference, your comfort level, whatnot. So again, 3.5, and I'm just going in, notching, using the corners, just trying to lighten up some of that transition into the long hair. So now we're going to do the edge up, but we're going to be very light on her edge up. We're not going to try and give her a super crispy edge up, because I wanted some of her edge up to grow back from what she's done before. And I'm sure you guys have clients where they go out and get their hair cut by another barber and they get messed up. some way, shape, or form, and then they come back and now you actually have to do all that work over again that you guys tried to work towards. So and I don't film the other side of the edge up because something happened. I either missed the footage or I just don't have it, so I apologize for that.
Damn, man, why is it not focused? Hold on. Damn, this is the bad part about this video. Get to see your crooked ass hairline.
Want me to turn my head?
I know, right?
There you go. Wait.
You're gonna cock it.
Stand here in the pursuit of justice, not just for myself, but for any other woman who has been exploited by a man, who has felt the pain of having her most.
What are you watching, Rape Victim?
So as you saw, I was spinning her around to actually look in the viewfinder to see if I could see any imperfections. Mainly because when I do these haircut tutorials, I'm not looking in the mirror to check the blend. So it's me basically trusting my eye. But of course, to make sure that it's proper, I have to make sure it's good. And that's what this is right now, what you guys are seeing. This is just me detailing, sort of, you could say off camera, but we're actually recording in front of the camera. But this is just something that I do on haircut tutorials because I don't get the best view all the time. See there, I spun her again to actually look in the physical mirror this time. See that focus, the eye of the tiger right there, making sure it's good. And this is where you get paid, in the detail work, guys. This is where you make your money, in the detail work. Clients know when you give them that extra attention, when you make sure everything is a-okay.
What the hell is the Envy doing?
Do you watch the Revolt stuff?
No, what, they have like a channel or something?
With Joe Budden?
Yep, and that's the cut. So if you like it, share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. Any of the tools I use in this video will be in the description below. I appreciate you guys for watching. It's been your man, I Do a Barber, signing out. You see it, looks good, nice little transformation, but I'll holler.